Is anybody feeling active and energetic to listen for today? If yes, allow me to introduce myself first. I am Clarice Tumanlan, and you might be wondering why am I standing in front of you right now, but I am here to talk about the benefits of physical activity in our health and body. So, it is easy to say that the physical activity benefits us in many ways. However, we are not knowledgeable enough about how physical activity benefits us and how does the physical activity works in our bodies. So, in this speech, we will discover how physical activity helps in many ways. For I will discuss the benefits of physical activity in terms of our physical health, physical body, and mental health. So, without any further ado, let us first discuss the benefits of physical activity in terms of our physical health. So, according to the World Health Organization and many scientists all over the world, regular physical activity can help you maintain your weight and reduce the risk of having heart attacks. Not only that, but in addition, it helps you to have a lower blood cholesterol level and it helps you reduce the risk of diabetes and different types of cancer. Moreover, physical activity helps improve blood pressure as well. But I have a trivia for you. So people might think that eating healthy foods enough is or eating healthy foods alone is enough to have a healthy body. But do you know that this is not enough? Or do you know that eating healthy foods alone is not enough to keep our bodies healthy and away from diseases? So based on the study of the American Cancer Society guidelines on nutrition and physical activity for cancer prevention, physical activity can control other hormones that can contribute to the development of cancer. It also makes our immune systems sharper. And do you also know that obesity is linked in developing cancer? So now you already know. So obesity is a state of chronic subclinical inflammation or no signs or no symptoms. So chronic inflammation sets the stage of cancer which mediates most of its systematic complications. However, being overweight doesn't mean someone will get cancer, but rather they are more prone to developing different types of cancer such as liver cancer, kidney cancer, ovarian cancer, and so on. That is why it is necessary to have a minimum of 30 minutes daily or 30 minutes of exercise daily so we can keep our weight in check. So our bodies still need to move, to do exercise, spend, and so on so that we can keep them healthy inside and out. You might having a questions in your mind, but the main reason for that is really simple. It is to prevent humans from being overweight. So imagine if we were to do a 30 minutes of exercise a day and we multiply it into 5 or 7 days to be exact, we will have a 210 minutes of exercise a week which can contribute a huge amount to your healthy lifestyle. So before moving on to the next benefits, I would just like to apologize for the noise in my background because as we know, we are all home based and we can get rid of these noises. So you know what? I had this experience. I had this kind of stupid mindset years ago, and I thought doing physical activities only for those people who are trying to lose weight and trying to be fit and sexy. Who knows? I am still young back then because as I normally see at the gym, we see big people doing workout there. And as I grew up, I learned and did my research that it is not all about that and it is not all about losing weight and sexy and fit body. There's a lot more behind that. So anyway, now that we are done with the first benefit, which is the benefits of physical activity in terms of our physical health, we will now move on to the second one, which is the benefits of physical activity in terms of our physical body. As I have mentioned earlier, physical activities can help you develop your bones as well as your muscles. So we will notice that as we get older, our bones get weaker because of a lack of calcium. So due to this, there is a possibility that we could develop osteoporosis. Therefore, it is important to protect and develop our bones, joints, and muscles. So, osteoporosis is one of the most common diseases that many will face as they age. So, physical activities such as lifting weights helps strengthens muscles as well as adds mass to muscles. So, stressing your bones may help to increase bone density. In time, increasing the weights we lift and increasing the repetitions of the weights lifted helps us overload our muscles and which helps us become more stronger. We see that most people perform physical activity to achieve their dream body weight. On the other hand, some people perform physical activity to achieve their desired body form. Having a sexy and fit body gives you more confidence to wear different types of outfits, such as different sexy outfits, right? I know everyone can relate here. However, I would like to remind you that no matter what body type you have, skinny, sexy, chubby, or whatever type of body it is, I want you to love yourself and accept yourself. But do not forget to do exercise to be healthy. So, moreover, we see athletes train for most of their careers. As you notice, if you are a sports lover, they train more than they compete. So, athletes need to be in prime physical condition. So, physical activities such as intensity training and weight training help the athletes achieve endurance, stamina, and strength, as well as it increase lung capacity for breathing. So, furthermore, many physical activities can differ according to the sport an athlete competes in. See how doing exercise contribute to both of our bodies and our health. So, I guess Dr. Mark Tarnopolsky is right because he stated that physical activity can be used as a medication in so many ways, and it would be likely the most valuable pharmaceutical ever developed. However, this is not the end of the discussion because physical activity has a yet another benefit in terms of our mental health. So while physical activities are good for our bodies, they are great for our minds too. So researchers found that physical activity can help improve our moods, give us better sleep, and deal with anxiety, self-esteem, depression, stress, and more. So experts revealed that lack of energy and physical inactivity may lead to the kind of illnesses mentioned above. So if you are familiar with neurotransmitters such as dopamine, endorphins, endocannabinoids, serotonin, and so on, these are body's chemical messengers. So when we do physical activity or by simply taking a walk, for instance, our body releases some types of these neurotransmitters. So probably such as dopamine, which affects many parts of our behavior, including our mood, and endorphins, which block the perception of pain. And lastly, endocannabinoids, which control many of our critical bodily functions, such as emotional processing and so on. So, if your brain does not meet to receive these neurotransmitters, probably your brain will not function well and it will affect your entire body. It is important to be mentally healthy as well as physically healthy because being physically active or being physically healthy helps generate certain chemicals in our brains to make us feel good and help us concentrate on our day-to-day activities. So, as a result of this, people are more active to interact with outside world because of improved mental health. Generally speaking, doing physical activity is not just for maintaining weight or having a sexy and fit body. We see that doing physical activity is more important than we ever knew. So it contributes a lot in terms of our physical health, which reduces the risk of different kinds of diseases such as heart attack. And it also contributes to our physical body, which helps us to achieve our desired body weight. And last but not the least, doing physical activity helps us to have a healthy mental health due to the different neurotransmitters delivered in our brain, which help with our mood, emotions, and so on. And that's all. To end, I'll leave you with this quote stated by one of the most famous philosophers, Pluto. So he said, lack of activity destroys the good condition of every human being, while movement and methodical physical exercise save it and preserve it. So physical activity is a great way to improve overall health and well-being. So moreover, just like what I've said earlier, eating vegetable alone is not enough to have a healthy body. So if we were to follow the expert's advice, which is 30 minutes of exercise a day, then we will be able to achieve a healthy lifestyle. I hope you've gained a lot of knowledge with this topic, and I am hoping that you will start doing exercise by now because doing physical activity gives a lot of benefits in our mental health, in our physical body, and in our internal health.